Here's Johnson. Taking a look at Los Angeles. O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And there's Bryant. Then it's Johnson. And it's West in at the 2-guard. Rondo against Johnson. Here's Green. Pass to Davis. Kuzma, left side. Rebound the Lakers. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kobe against LeBron. Here's Kobe, and Davis sends it back. Kuzma outside. Kicks to LeBron. And the Lakers get it back. No good that time.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Bryant against LeBron. Over LeBron. Here's Shaq. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And finally they hit one. Abdul-Jabbar's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Kuzma outside. Fires from the corner. Not as good off the back rim and in. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Lakers making a change here. Baylor's checked in.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Oh, Kuzma's in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to West. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, you know, Kevin, because the defense pays so much attention to West, his teammates can find a lot of open spaces.
Johnson against James. And taken away by Magic. One-on-one here. Here's West. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And it's Green, missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Baylor kicks to Shaq. Davis with the double team. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. They get the rebound.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Some changes for the Lakers. Cousins comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Avery Bradley in for Danny Green. Kobe's checked in for the Lakers. Worthy comes in for West. Here's Rondo. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 6 points for Rajon Rondo.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. There's no debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Kobe against Bradley. To the inside. And stolen by Cousins. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. A free throw drops for Bryant.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
It's stolen by Bradley. Down low. Kicks it out to James from downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Worthy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to O'Neal. Now the dish to Bryant. Good, nice job down low. Bryant's got 4 this quarter. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Lakers leading by 5. Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma kicks to James. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And it's Bryant in the corner. He kicks to O'Neal. There's the pass to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
And stolen by James. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. And it's Cook in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5.
And this kind of athleticism. Center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Johnson outside. That shot off, and the Lakers going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lets it fly. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gasol.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Johnson, and that one good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Quinn Cook. James Worthy's checked in for Los Angeles. Bryant comes in for Scott. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The shot's good from Bryant.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
There's Green with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
And Kobe drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Rondo passes to Davis.
There's a nuance to the passing skill of Rondo. He just is able to whip that ball around to the open man.
Johnson kicks to Bryant. That one drops for him. Bryant's got 24.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And he lays it straight in. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Rob. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rondo against Johnson. Here's Green. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
And the Lakers call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Johnson dishes to Bryant, and Davis sends it back, and they get it back. Tries again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Rondo with the ball. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Davis. Rondo wide open. Off target from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Dishes it to Johnson. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. Can't cash in from close range. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Green. Here's Davis. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Outside, Kobe. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James. The first one, and that brings them within 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Rest outside. Against Kuzma. Kobe tossed it up. Almost, but it rolls out. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
West kicks to Kobe. On deep. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Daniel Green at the line for 2.
gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Here's West. Off target from the wing. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.